thoughts.
Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg had a private meeting with the president-elect today at Mar-a-Lago. This was just confirmed by Trump aide Stephen Miller. Now,
Trump I'm telling y'all, Trump has he's got the ears. Matter of fact, people remember what think about what Mark Zuckerberg, before we get into this video, Mark Zuckerberg is the person that called out Kamala Harris and Joe Biden he exposed them for censoring his Meta platforms. That's what, I think Meta is WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, censoring his Meta platforms during 2020, information about COVID, information about the vaccines. This is what he was calling them out again about. He also came out, and after Trump got shot, and he fight. Y'all know the iconic photo. He said that was a badass thing that Trump did. So you can tell he's becoming a fan of Trump, somebody that once kicked Trump off of his platform. I believe he kicked him off Facebook after the January 6th situation. So just want to give y'all some context. Let's dive into it and get your thoughts.
Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg had a private meeting with the president-elect today at Mar-a-Lago. This was just confirmed by Trump aide Stephen Miller. Now, Zuckerberg did not endorse either candidate during the election, but did tell Bloomberg in an interview that Trump standing up and pumping his fist, telling crowds to fight after the first assassination attempt was, quote, one of the most badass things I've ever seen in my life. Back with us, Maggie Haberman, who reported that story for the New York Times. So, Maggie, what more can you tell us about this meeting between the president-elect and Mark Zuckerberg?
So we're still learning about it, John. It was earlier today. Zuckerberg may still be there. Zuckerberg showed up in Florida with some of his advisors. It's not clear that whether Zuckerberg saw this meeting or Trump saw this meeting, but one person described it as Trump essentially saying, hey, why don't you come over to Mar-a-Lago? And as you said, Zuckerberg had expressed praise for Trump earlier this year for his defiant posture after he was shot in Butler, Pennsylvania by a would-be assassin. It's interesting, a couple of things about this. Clearly Zuckerberg wants to have a better relationship with Trump. Zuckerberg, once upon a time, was a funder of an immigration advocacy group. Stephen Miller is Trump's one of his most powerful advisors, and also the person who largely drives or shares with Trump his hardline.
I don't know what her political stances are, but you could just tell when somebody, maybe I'm wrong, but it just seems like she just does not like Trump. Like, even the way that she's reporting on this is so dry. Like, these people, they are losing it over the people that are deciding to align themselves with Trump. They are losing it. They are realizing that, damn, we were on the wrong side of this. That's what all of these news, CNN and MSNBC, they are realizing it. That's why Morning Joe went and pulled up on Trump, because they feel what's going on. You got Zuckerberg and Elon. And then think about it. Jeff Bezos, I believe Jeff Bezos, he's the one that owns the Washington Post. And for the first time, the Washington Post did not endorse a Democrat or a candidate. And so you see a lot of the wealthiest people in the world. And Zuckerberg may be the youngest one. I heard something where they were talking about, like, he's the young, I think his net worth is like 198 billion. So let's just round up to 200. I think he's the only person worth 200 billion that is as young as he is. So this is significant. Can you imagine, like, Trump is already working with Elon. Elon got X turned around. These people are nervous, and for good reason.
Immigration agenda. And so it's really interesting hearing Stephen Miller talking about this meeting on television earlier. I think we will learn more, but we are seeing, as with a number of industries, but certainly the tech industry, a lot of people coming to Trump and not the other way around.
That Miller-Zuckerberg dynamic, really interesting to note that. So other than these meetings, right, I mean, Trump is by and large filled out a lot of his administration way quicker than he did in 2016. So the question now is, what does he do with December, for instance? Do you have any sense of how he plans to spend his time?
Golfing, meeting with people at Mar-a-Lago. I think enjoying the time that he's still in Florida before he comes back to Washington, which has never been a city he especially loves. I think, is it possible he will take a trip somewhere? It's possible, but I don't think there's any plans to at the moment.
Oh shoot!
I think the
was
goal was to
muted.
try to get as many of these positions in place as
Yo,
possible
hold
for
on.
a variety of reasons.
Hold on.
But one is so that
hold on.
hearings, assuming that they don't get recess.
Hold on. Oh my God. I got to say all that stuff. Oh my God. All right. I got to say it all again. What happened was I passed gas. I put it on mute. It is what it is. And as I was doing it, I'm like, that's why when y'all saw me go like this, I was like, oh, all right. So this is what I'm saying. These people do not even realize. They do not even realize. They don't realize that Donald Trump has everybody from the working class people, the Latino men. They say all these people that the Democrats said voted against their best interest. They voted, the Latino men voted against their best interest. The people making less than 50,000, they voted against their best interest. Donald Trump is attracting everybody from the people that made 50,000 to the richest people in the world. Donald Trump even got he got illegal. He has people supporting him that are here illegally, like undocumented people here legally that have been here. I'm sorry, that are here illegally. They're supporting Trump. They over here like, yo, stop this crisis. They making it hot. Stop this border. Like, y'all need to deport some of these people that just came in. They're messing up the cities. They're messing up. Like, it's like, y'all messing up how they looking at me. Donald Trump has everybody on board. And think about this. This is why they're scared. This is why she got the stale face. This is why I told you, and I don't even know if I guess y'all didn't hear this part. This is what I was laughing at. I told y'all, I didn't even see this video before this. I knew that she was a Trump hater. I knew she was a Trump hater. You could hear it. These people are shaking. And it's like they are so arrogant. This is what happens. They are so arrogant that they look at it like, oh my God, I can't believe I live in this country with all these less than people that would vote for Donald Trump. Oh my God, like I need to move. I can't. They're not even realizing that they are the problem. They're not realizing that the people actually are looking at Trump because y'all have been so radically nonsensical. They don't even realize it, yo. This is crazy. This is crazy, yo. It's like they're doing Donald Trump's job for him. She over here talking about Donald Trump. Yeah, he's probably gonna be playing golf and yo, Donald Trump is doing what he's doing. He's a workaholic. What is Joe Biden doing? Isn't Joe Biden on vacation? Where has Kamala Harris been? Aren't we we're over here almost, we could be possibly involved in World War III right now and Joe Biden's on vacation. And we haven't heard from Kamala about anything. It's like we haven't heard from Kamala about anything with this current administration. Kamala, we just saw the video. She's still talking about like she's not even the current vice president. Like there's more work to do. Yeah, you have a job right now. Obviously, there's more work. The Democrats, the Republicans should be loving the Democrats right now. I really feel that if I was a Republican leader, I would be saying, yo, we need more MSNBCs. We need more CNNs. I would actually, if I was Elon Musk, I would buy MSNBC and keep the Joy Reids, keep the Rachel Maddows, because those people are waking people up more than what any Republican can do, in my opinion, by hearing how crazy these people sound. But that's just me. Let's keep going. My fault. And I had it on mute. I hate when I was getting better for a couple shows, but I told myself, just don't press it. But
appointments and the Senate to recess and then shove a lot of these more controversial nominees through, which I think is not likely. It's still possible. I just think it's not likely at the moment. Assuming there are hearings and Senate confirmation hearings, the goal is
all right, we're done with that. The things that we wanted to highlight was that Zuckerberg is on deck with Trump. People are starting to wake up. People are realizing like, yo, I kind of want to be on the good side of this. And it's not just because he won, it's because that's what the people are choosing. The people are choosing Trump. The people are choosing RFK Jr. The people are choosing the people that Trump is putting in play. The people that stood up against, and I'm going to give you an example right now. Matter of fact, I'll give you an example right now. So this is a Rachel Maddow story. Do we have that? Ew, it's Dak. Just want to thank you for checking out our video and visiting the OG Network. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure that you give us a like. And if you're looking to join a community of inspired individuals striving for purposeful abundance, subscribe. And if you're feeling real generous, share the video with some friends and family. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Ew.